The problem I have with Emmanuel Acho is he tried to basically sneak his way on the scene off another man's success and show a lack of respect. To me, that's clown behavior. Acho should have paid homage to the people who gave him a voice instead of talking shit to them. And once you pay homage, now you can do whatever you want. You can talk shit, you can compete, compare numbers, so on and so forth.
Once I left Fox as part of my settlement, it was, hey, y'all go ahead and run me this channel because it's going to lie dormant, just like the current Speak For Yourself channel is sitting dormant on YouTube. If y'all not brilliant enough to use it, Fox, I will. Now, y'all at home, you don't build a car.
I will.
You buy a car that's already been built, because why would you build a car if you could buy a car? Furthermore, I will not apologize for acquiring a channel, which, by the way, I ain't even have to buy. I'm not going to apologize for acquiring a channel that has since allowed me to gainfully employ.
When Nightcap and all other shows start seeing numbers they never seen before, and that was happening. They got, hey, we give them a little shine. We let the sun shine on them a little bit. But that's guess what? We come back out, shade. Hey. They'll die off again. Keep y'all foot on their neck, Big Three. They know what time it is. They already know who we are. They know what we do. And that was happening. They got, hey, we give a little shine. We let the sun shine on them a little bit. But that's guess what? We come back out, shade. Hey. They'll die off again.
We did our restitution.
Hey. Hey, I ain't even say that.
What?
I could have said something, you know, we was all
yeah.
I could have chimed in,
they
but I
want
ain't
to.
want to.
I ain't got no for them. But they already know.
Hey, most of the time, Uncle Joe, you know I like to go back. I like to go back and forth.
Organically, 2 million subs. I ain't no squatter. I ain't moving to somebody's house I didn't pay for until I get my house. I've been here for 30 days.
That's taking a big shot.
Huh? Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. That's one thing we not squatters. Take it how you want them.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all for being the BlackBerry, but the iPhone is coming. But what Shannon has built is incredible. Chad is hilarious, and whenever I see Chad, it's always love. We are absolutely a better show. We're a better produced show. We're a more invested show. We're actually in studio. We talk to our audience. We engage our audience. We commit more to the show. We don't do the show from hotel rooms. We actually like read the super chats in real time. We have more than just one-shot camera angles. We can actually do a 3-shot. So shout out to y'all for being the BlackBerry, but the iPhone is coming. So the BlackBerry, shout out. The iPhone is coming.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
BigJusLaFlare. It's him.
What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Big-JusLaFlare, and welcome to the LaFlare Lounge with it. Now, it looks like we got a little back and forth between the Speakeasy, Emmanuel Acho, Shady McCoy, and Nightcap, Shannon Sharpe, ISO Joe, Ocho Cinco, and it's really kind of a little out of pocket in my personal opinion with Emmanuel Acho and the Speakeasy. For those who didn't really catch on to the video that I put up, Emmanuel Acho, we all know that. Matter of fact, we'll start with Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe was on Fox. He had Undisputed, the television show with Skip Bayless that used to compete with First Take. The show used to do amazing. Shannon Sharpe got in a bit of trouble that the company didn't like, and they got rid of him. But they had built that channel up to over 2 million subscribers. And eventually, when Skip was just on the show with other guests, it just wasn't the same. We knew that Shannon Sharpe was basically the people that we wanted to watch. He was must-see TV. We did not want to see Skip, if we really just being honest. Not like that. And the show ended up dying, and Fox just had the channel laying around. So when Emmanuel Acho had his, what should I say, scandal with Joy Taylor. We know Joy Taylor was just out there giving it out to, high-ranking executives, to Emmanuel Acho. It was a lot that came out. And they basically had to resign, but they had a contract that they had to resolve. And Emmanuel Acho said, hey, I'll leave if y'all give me this channel that's just sitting here with 2 million subscribers, the old Undisputed channel. You won't hear a peep out of me. Now, smart decision because it worked out for him and he built his own business, his own show with Shady McCoy and other two fellas called The Speakeasy. Now, The Speakeasy also is just a carbon copy of what Shannon Sharpe did by making Nightcap. You see, Shannon Sharpe had an idea that nobody had tapped into. It was no market for a live show right after NFL football, a late night live stream talking about football. It took off from 0 to 2 million subscribers organically. And that's what Shannon is saying. You talking like you the big dog over there, Emmanuel, when really you should be thanking your daddy. That's how I look at it. You are piggybacking off the strength of my old YouTube channel that I helped organically build up there. And then you took my business motto. You used that channel to do the same business model I got. So it's like you doing all this Pepsi and Coke and saying we're the iPhone. Y'all are just the BlackBerry. That's false, man. I never heard nobody when Emmanuel Acho was on Fox, and I've never heard nobody when he's on the Speakeasy say, you know what? I really wonder what Emmanuel Acho has to say about this. And that's no disrespect to Emmanuel Acho. I think that he's a wide speaking, proper ass Nigerian brother that talks like that. You know, I actually enjoy Shady's takes. I think that he's the best on the show, in my personal opinion. Very unapologetic. You know, Emmanuel Acho gives me like super suburban vibes. There ain't nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying, like, his takes sometimes just don't really align with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just give me private school vibes. On top of that, Acho, you saying that your show is better just because y'all have 3 cameras and you have a great setup, a great studio setup? You think that's what people are really judging the shows off of? You think people are saying, yo, the Speakeasy is better than Nightcap because Speakeasy has a better setup? No. That's not how it works. People actually want to hear the football takes of Shannon Sharpe. They want to hear the football takes of Ocho Cinco. We don't care where you're at. They do their live shows. They're sold out. People are there. I want to see y'all do y'all live shows. Not that you can't. Not that you can't be successful. But what I'm saying is, they definitely are the number one in the market when it comes to that. So when I see them put ISO Joe on there, now they got a credible basketball player along with Shannon Sharpe, who has years of showing us that he doesn't only just know football, he knows basketball as well. I don't trust Emmanuel Acho or Shady McCoy with basketball takes. I don't trust it. There's a reason that they have a partnership with the Big Three. I don't see y'all reporting on that type of stuff. We want to hear sports knowledge, boxing knowledge. They have good boxing takes. We want to hear that. We want to hear credible sources. I don't care that they're in a hotel room. I don't care that Shannon Sharpe is at his house with the nightcap in the back. We want to hear those off-scripted conversations that they do about old girlfriends and talking about vulnerable parts of being an NFL player, what life is like outside of football, post-retirement, the mistakes they made, spending all their money. Those are the conversations that made Nightcap what it is. Y'all aren't having those over on the Speakeasy, and if you are, they ain't as good because we don't know about them. I think that y'all are a great show to watch, especially when it's football season. But we all know what it is, man. You're not gonna spit on us and tell us that it's raining. Brother, we know where you got this business motto from. We know who, and you don't do it better than them. So for you to call yourself Pepsi, that's pretty accurate. But you can't talk shit and then tell them they can't talk shit back. Plus, this is what you wanted anyway. Look at what you're doing. This is what you wanted. This is how shows get bigger. But guess what? That 2.8 million, everybody know it's fake, man. Y'all essentially got ghostwriters. Y'all essentially got ghostwriters over there. You know what I'm saying? Where would y'all be at right now? We'll never know. If it wasn't for Shannon Sharpe, the show wouldn't exist. And if it did exist because y'all wanted to copy, it definitely wouldn't be 2.8 million. So, son, you got to stay in your place. So, y'all let me know what y'all think about Emmanuel Acho, man. Is he out of pocket? Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell, hit that hype button. We out, baby. Oh, nerve of these dudes.
Big Just LaFlare.
It's him.